So Vortex, the current state of our society is pretty dismal. Wouldn't you agree? I feel like you have to agree. If you don't agree, you're either not paying attention, probably because you're staring at your phone all the time, like the ever so predictable piece of garbage that you probably are, or you choose not to focus on the negative. I hate people like that. I understand that it's important to see the positive in everything, okay? And the part of you that does that is the God part of you. The part of you that fixates on the negative so that you can either play the victim about it or vicariously play the victim about it, which I see many people doing. That's why they love the news media so much. That part of you is the devil. Because you're more likely to sin and keep sinning if you think that it's all about you and you feel sorry for yourself. And it's very rare that I hear people stating that they have depression because of like the way that the world is, you know? It's very, very rare that people are actually like clinically depressed because of things that are happening to other people, you know? Empathy is very hard to come by because most of the time when people are empathizing, they're placing themselves in that person's position. So they're emoting based off of how they would handle that situation. They're not really thinking about the other person. They're making it about themselves. They're twisting the story so that it's all inclusive, okay? People do this mainly because they're trained to do it in Western countries that focus on our past mistakes so that we don't have to, you know, look around and see the current ones that are being made. These people usually like to bitch about things like slavery, you know. They don't care about sex slavery that's happening now. They don't care about people voluntarily becoming slaves to technology and materialistic garbage and social status and all that jizzy jazz. They don't care about that. But let's talk about shit that happened 200 years ago. Now, I'm of the opinion that you can't, like, make mistakes go away, you know? Say you grew up with, like, an alcoholic father who beat the shit out of you. He can get sober and he can amend his way of life and all that, but that still doesn't take away from the fact that that's how you were raised. And you might forgive him and you might have a relationship with him, but that still doesn't mean that his past mistakes just evaporate, you know? And that's the thing that I don't think that people can accept. That, yeah, there's really, like, not anything that anyone can say or do to right a wrong. I mean, they can apologize and they can beg for your forgiveness. Like, it's up to you, like, whether or not you choose to forgive them. But, like, I think that this country does all the fucked up shit that this country does. Also, we just have somebody to blame, you know? Like, and if those people, like, that were mistreated at some point in history, if they can continue to use that as an excuse to, like, rationalize their bad behavior right now, then they're going to do that, you know? And I mean, maybe that's a little conspiratorial, like, oh, they planned this all along, but I mean, I think that they did. Honestly, I mean, why wouldn't they? Because they always have a scapegoat now, so they never really have to deal with any problems that are happening currently if they just focus on problems in the past. And, you know, I used to believe that, oh, well, we should try to, like, clean up our mess or whatever the fuck, but, like, nobody wants to do that shit anyway. They can talk about it. It's something to talk about, right? Springsville! We're back to Springsville! Yeah, see, when I'm depressed, I listen to Springsville, and then I'm fine. This song sets me straight, damn it. If you're depressed, it's because you don't have enough Miles Davis in your life. I really need to go to New Orleans before another hurricane takes it out. Everybody tells me to go to New Orleans. And not just because of my invisible melanin, but, you know, Cajun food, just the whole lifestyle of it, you know, like, I mean, I don't drink anymore, but I'm still a drunk at heart, okay? So I feel like if I was just in that environment, I would get so vicariously drunk. Like, I would be vicariously shit-faced the entire time. I already know. And that would be fun. But yeah, there's just so much out there. So much life, so much culture. But, of course, the jazz. Anybody that's familiar with this channel, you know that I love the fuck out of jazz. I think it's probably the best genre from America. Because there aren't a lot of things that are, like, distinctly American, but I feel like jazz is one of them. I guess, like, when I think about whatever America pretends to be, I think of jazz.